I'm here to give a deck profile of the top 48 Blue Eyes list that I used. I placed 31st out of 376 players. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. 3 Maiden. Amazing card. Gets you your True Light and it recurs itself from the grave when Blue Eyes is special. Obviously, you gotta have the 2 bricks. Can't play it more, can't play it less. Unfortunately, if you could, I would. Jet Dragon. Didn't really see it much. It's good against Ryziel. I didn't really have the pleasure to deal with Ryziel or Mitsurugi at all during the regional, surprisingly. But, yep, 1 jet. Might take it out, might not. Depends how the format goes. 3 Sage. Amazing card. Searches your hand trap and your maiden, which gets you started. And then we have the Primite package. 2 barrel, 2 drill beam, 2 load. Honestly, I probably dropped drill beam back down to 1. But I'm tired of seeing 2 barrels in hand, so keeping that at 2 sounds fine to me. 2 load, something else to search. I don't know, still working on ratios a little bit here, but I mean, it worked. Then for the rest of the deck, and the Blue Eyes Spells and Traps, 1 True Light, 1 Majesty, 1 Mausoleum. Playing more than 1, you're doing it wrong. I was debating on bumping this up to 2. Don't really feel a need. It's good. It helped me secure a game. The fusion from hand or field by banishing this card does come up, and it's very useful. It does lock you into dragons though, so if you are going to use it, be aware of the restriction that it puts on later. 2 wishes. I'd say 3. I love 3. The idea of 3 is nice, but I always end up seeing more than 1 in hand, and that is a little obnoxious. And believe it or not, I did have a situation came up where I saw both of these in my hand, and I had to pitch one to resolve the other, and it got ashed. So luckily I had the call by in hand, or else I'd have been SOL. And then hot take, Ultimate Fusion. Great card. The pop on the summon of your fusion monster is so nice. I would not cut this card. There has not been a time where I wanted to cut this card. It's definitely secured a win for me a few times. It'd be better if it wasn't during the main phase only. That's the only downside to this card, and the fact that there's no way to get out of grave, so you can search another one off of True Light, but it never really needed to happen, so I'm happy with the 1. Non-engine. It's very hefty. This is a 46 card list. I'm working on cutting it down a little bit, but haven't been able to do that quite yet. But 1 mag, 2 bell. Very strong card this format because of Mitsu and Blue Eyes. It does alright in Malice, depending on the the hand of the mouse player. Like you can bell their splash mage target from returning, keeps them from getting more bodies on board. 3 Perulia, 3 Fualos, 3 Droll. Sorry, ignore my cat. 3 Ash, 1 Veiler. Veiler is searchable. It's kind of not the greatest right now, so I'm only playing it at 1, but I might be bouncing this back up to 3, because there was a time where I had Veiler, Imperm, and Droplet, and just having those 3 cards was able to let me get started on my opponent's turn, and on my turn. So obviously this can't be used on your turn, but it's a starter. Null some of this, go into the link 1, get your Mausoleum. You know, it's all situational, but it's a non-engine for that. For hand traps, and then we got the Holy Trinity, call by, cross out, talents. Talents went crazy during the regional. Hand ripping is incredible. This card should not exist for that reason. Having hand knowledge is really OP, but you know, we have it, so I use it. Cross out's explanatory, self-explanatory, so is call by. And then the 2 Droplet. I guess you can argue to bump this up to 3 by dropping like the Jet Dragon or one of the from the Holy Trinity, but personally, love it. And the last 3, main deck, Imperm, triple Imperm. Then for the extra deck, 2 Spirits, resolve 1, something happens, make another one, go into Spheres. I mean, you get Ashed or Impermed or Veilered on the Spirit. There's a way where you can get 2 dragons out if you have Sage in hand. Target the Spirit, send to grave, special Blue Eyes. If you're able to special Blue Eyes, if you already have Maiden in grave, special the Maiden out. If you feel like Spheres is going to be stronger than Spirit, you can do that. 2 is mandatory. 1 is not enough. 2 is definitely mandatory in my opinion. Sorry. My cat is rambunctious. Anyway, the 1 Light Charmer. Personally, I might drop this card. Never came up. I can see where it could. You get, you know, interacted with on your Sage, or, you know, something happens and you just need to get one of your other light level 1s to your hand. You can crash this, take the L on the life points a little bit, and just search one of your light monsters. I might drop it entirely, but haven't decided on that yet. And 1 copy of Hieratic Seals, the Heavenly Spheres. Must have in any dragon deck. Now for the fusions, I only play 3, and that is the 1 Ultimate and the 2 Tyrant. The 1 Ultimate, while it's engraved, can be a target protection. It's really all I use it for. The other effect, to attack multiple times if this is the only card that you control. It seems like it would be somewhat usable, but honestly, not really, because you're always going to have like Mausoleum or True Light or other cards on the field. So you can't really use that effect ever. And Tyrant Dragon is just the MVP, man. I run 2 for the fact that, like, oh, you know, attack during the battle phase, main 2, sink off into Spirit, and then like Ultimate Fusion, you can make a second one. And then the requirements to make this one is like a Blue Eyes monster attached with a fusion monster as an equip spell, so you can just contact fuse into it. That's why I run the 2. And then the synchro package. You got 2 OG spirits. There's no explanation of why. It's just mandatory to run 2. 1 ultimate. Iris, stop. 1 ultimate. 1 Cipher. 1 Moonlight. 1 Light Storm. 1 Crimson. These gets you into any of these. Obviously, there's the famous combo double spirit tag out for Crimson, and then other spirit tag out for ultimate. Crimson will target the ultimate, shuffle back the special out Cipher. I was hesitant because of Nib, but honestly, if you're good enough, you can play through Nib. It's not hard. If you have the right cards, you have the right setup, you can play through Nib. So, and then honorary Blue Eyes card, Typhon. This won me my match against Fire Kings, my round 3 opponent. Too good. A lot of decks. Special summon a lot. So if you can get past all of the redundant special summoning and you just normal summon a low level monster and just slap this on top of it, all their levels, all those special summon monsters with 3,000 or more, their effects are negated. So pretty self-explanatory. Typhon's good. And then for the side deck, 1 Mischief, 1 Deep Barrier, 1 Evenly, 1 Daruma Cannon, 1 DDG. You probably can guess why I play one-ofs. They're my thrust targets for going first, and obviously the ones for going second. Not really much to say. This is a level modulate. It screws over Mitsurugi, Raziel, Blue Eyes. It's too good. I literally just went against, out of the big 3, I just went against Malice. So, never came up. I'm sure I will need it for Nats, as I did get my invite. But, yeah. There really isn't any other card I would have cut it for. It was just like a just in case type of moment. But Dimensional Barrier, Evenly, Daruma, DDG. DDG screwed me. In the second Fire King matchup, I set up full board, and then unfortunately he was able to pop my field by True Light, and I had already activated DDG, so I did not have the recursion, unfortunately. So I lost that matchup, but it is what it is. Going second, thrust targets, I got Lightning Storm, Duster, Raigeki. During the tournament, I probably only used Raigeki. I didn't really need Feather Storm, and if I needed one or the other and I had it in hand, obviously Lightning Storm is both. Just have to pick one. But yeah. And then other non-engine for the side, got 3 Lancia, 2 Nib. So round 1 was the mirror match, went to a draw. I went 6-2 and 1. Yeah, the round 1 was the draw against the mirror, which was crazy. But then I went against Malice. I lost against Malice, but then I went on a winning streak against Fire King, Live Twin Fiendsmith, Generators, which threw me off. I was not expecting that. Tomb Keeper Fiendsmith, the Odeon deck. Fire King, which was my second loss, and then Chimera Fiendsmith was my round 8. And then I have no idea what round 9 was because my opponent did not show up. So yes, I kind of won by the skin of my teeth for that invite, but you know what? I'm not going to complain about it. But anyway, that's my deck profile for the Blue Eyes Primite deck that I took to the Columbus Regional over the weekend. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Leave a comment down below. This is Neil Davis, aka Trickzzz from Team Tri-State Academy, signing out.